How to protect multi-tenant SaaS data. Have you ever wondered how companies keep their data safe in a multi-tenant software as a service environment? It's a big question, and today, we will break it down into clear, manageable parts. Protecting data in this setup is essential because multiple customers share the same application infrastructure. So, let's get into the details of how to safeguard that data effectively. First up is Tenant Data Isolation. This is all about ensuring that each customer's data is kept separate from others. You can achieve this by using different database schemas, tables, or even entirely separate databases. The choice depends on your needs and budget. For example, the isolated tenant model gives each customer their own database, which offers strong security but can be more expensive. Alternatively, the isolated data model allows customers to share a database but keeps their data in separate tables. Lastly, the commingled model shares tables but distinguishes data using tenant IDs, which requires more robust access controls. Next, let's talk about role-based access control, or RBAC. This method ensures that users only have access to the data they need for their roles. Pairing this with the principle of least privilege helps minimize risks. Adding multi-factor authentication, or MFA, can further strengthen security by requiring additional verification steps for users. Data encryption is another key element. Encrypting data both at rest and in transit is vital. For data at rest, you can use row-level or column-level encryption to keep tenant data secure, even within shared tables. For data in transit, using protocols like Transport Layer Security or Secure Sockets, Layer helps protect data as it moves between clients and servers. Managing encryption keys is also crucial. Ideally, keys should be isolated for each customer, and access to these keys must be tightly controlled to prevent unauthorized access. Continuous monitoring and auditing are essential for spotting suspicious activities early. Using centralized monitoring tools can help track user activities across different customers. This allows for anomaly detection and compliance reporting. Incorporating artificial intelligence-driven threat detection tools can further enhance your security by identifying unusual patterns that may indicate a breach. Compliance is another area to focus on. Aligning with regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, and others is necessary to meet legal obligations. Including compliance features like automated reporting and data classification can help maintain adherence to these standards. Lastly, tenant-aware security policies are important. Instead of applying broad security rules, tailor policies to each customer based on their specific needs and risk profiles. This includes setting up granular access controls and monitoring tailored to each tenant. In practical terms, here are some steps for software as a service providers. Choose the right data isolation model that balances security and cost. Enforce strict role-based access control with multi-factor authentication. Encrypt all tenant data both at rest and in transit. Use centralized monitoring tools and implement tenant-specific security policies. Finally, manage encryption keys and tenant identities carefully. By following these strategies, you can ensure that data in a multi-tenant software as a service environment remains secure and compliant, building trust with your customers in the process.